Okay, everyone. So there was this new game that I just watched a couple of YouTubers play, and it's called What Beats Rock. And basically, you have to keep going, and you can't repeat the same thing. And basically, it's like, what beats this, and so forth. So, what beats rock? Paper. Okay, that's a whole lot of people. Next, what beats paper? A lot of people would say scissors. Ooh, um, paper. But I want to try just going, just soft first. Ooh, what happens if I say a water bottle? I want to know. By the way, I'm on VR when I'm doing this. Okay. A water bottle can hold paper, but paper can't hold water. Unless it's really bad paper. Huh? Okay. Okay, what beats a water bottle? Um. Ooh. I don't know. I might want to say like dry paint or something. I'm gonna look it up. A moment. Cause no, not that kind of dry paint. There was a dry paint that I used to play with back in the day. Um, I did not mean to say back in the day. I'm not that old, but it's like a little. It's like this. It looks kind of like this right here. So this is the dry paint that I used to play with back in the day. Oh my gosh, I am not that old, but this. So I want to say dry paint, but I really hope that I hope it works. I hope it works. Dry dry paint cuz the paint is going to like soak in with the water. Yes, it worked. Okay. Dry paint beats water bottle. Dry paint is a solid and it's not going anywhere. If you just leave a water bottle sitting next to it, the paint will eventually cover the bottle if applied. Oh, you're the first person to beat water bottle with dry paint. Okay. I guess that's a good thing. What beats dry paint? Um uh I wanna say I don't know. I want to say like mixing the paint or something. Uh but that wouldn't make any sense. What beats dry paint? What could beat dry paint? Um, um, Maybe I'm gonna say a cat. I feel like they might like eat the paint or something. Okay. A cat is indefinitely more interesting than dry paint. That's just a fact of life. You're the first person to be dry paint with a cat. Okay. What beats a cat? Ooh. Um, what beats a cat? I don't know. The owner, but I'm not about to do that. I'm not about to do that. A leash? A leash. I don't know how to spell leash. Don't ask why. A leash? I believe this is how you spell it. Unleash. Okay, yeah, that's how you spell it. That's how you spell it. Okay. Unleash. Okay. A leash can control a cat, but good luck getting the cat to agree to it. What beats a leash? Depending on what material it's from. I'll probably actually use scissors. But I'm not even sure if scissors is gonna work for a leash. And I really do not know how to spell scissors. So hopefully this fills it in for me here. Okay, I hope this works. Okay, it does. Okay. Scissors can cut through a leash. Time to let the dog run free. Okay. What beats scissors? Um, what could be scissors? Um, I'm trying not to use a type of rock or like something that's like scissors, like a sledgehammer. I'm not trying to do any of that. What beats scissors? What could possibly beat scissors? What could usually break scissors? Ooh, what if I did a screwdriver? I feel like that would work, right? Okay, screwdriver beats scissors. Scissors might be sharp, but a screwdriver can unscrew their plans. Handy and versatile, just like your favorite multi-tool. I don't know what that is. I've never seen that word in my life. What beats screwdriver? Um, what could be a screwdriver? I don't know. A saw? I don't know why I would just do that. Okay. A saw can cut through a screwdriver like butter. It's a tool world out there. I've never heard any of these words before. What beats a saw? Um, I just made I made my jaw part. Um, I don't know what could be a saw. A magician? I'm gonna try a magician. A magician. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. A magician can make a saw disappear, and that's a real magic trick. No, I was thinking more like usually when the magician like saws through the assistant or whatever. But I guess that works too. What be some magician? Ooh. Um, something that wouldn't be magic, probably. So maybe bro, I don't know. He's a magician. Um, I mean, honestly, a carrot because if you wanted to like use your hat and pop out a rabbit, even though you accidentally pop out a carrot, yeah, that would make sense. But what is a magician? Oh my gosh, I don't know. Okay, let me see what I saw. A magician, a saw, a screwdriver, Scissors, a leash, a cat, dry paint, water bottle, paper, and a rock. Okay. What could be a magician? Um, when the magician is sick. So how about a sickness? Oh wow. Sickness beats magician. A magician can't make this sickness disappear, unfortunately. Five other people. What beats a sickness? Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I wanna say white blood cells. Or I wanna see, how about tea? Tea or soup? Tea or soup? Okay. Tea is the ultimate cure for what? Y'all, I cannot read today. Or so your grandma told you. I don't want you to ever say anything to me again. What beats tea? Um, I want to say coffee because okay. Coffee gives you that extra jolt to start the day, while tea just whispers good morning. Okay. What beats coffee? um I don't know. A spill? Okay. A spill can ruin a perfectly good cup of coffee. Who needs caffeine when you have chaos? 777 others. Wow. Okay. I did not know that I would make it this far. Okay, what could be a spill? How about a towel? Yeah, that would make sense. Okay, a towel can clean up a spill. It's like the superhero of household messes. Okay. What beats a towel? Uh, a soaked towel? So, a soaked towel? Soaked. But if I added towel, they would probably think that it would be like two towels. So a soak. How about just soak? Like a soap towel. Okay. A towel isn't meant to absorb, but soak is the action that makes it happen. You can't soak a towel, but a towel can get soaked. I don't understand. What beats a soak though? Um, oh, when you wring out a towel, how about just a dried towel? Okay. Dry is the opposite of soak. It's like the anti-soak. You can't soak something that is already dry. That's just logic. Okay, whatever. Wet beach dry? Um, a drink? A drink, yeah. Okay, you can't. Oh my gosh, you can't say dry if you're drinking. That's just basic hydration. Bro, what? Okay. What beats a drink? I could do another spill, but I can't because I already wasted mine. So, how about a fall? What happens if we do fall? Uh, bro, what? What is that? I need to look that up. What is that? Cause I wanted to do a fall, but what is that? I don't know what that is. Let me look that up. A moment. I need to go back. I need to go back. What is this? What is this? A focal, a what? A protein involved in cell signaling, particularly in. I don't know what that means. I don't know what this is. Um. Okay. So, what if I just? What if? What if I just did this all again? This is probably cheating, but I do not care. I'm doing this all again. Okay? Okay. So I'm just gonna really like put this on here so I could just go back to it and so I can see it right there. Yeah, y'all see that? Y'all see that? Yeah, this is how I'm doing it now. So I'm gonna do paper, water bottle, and then dry paint. And then I think I got it from there. Paper, a water bottle. Okay, and then dry paint. This was me. And then a cat. For sure, okay. And then it was a leash, scissors, a screwdriver, then a saw. A leash, scissors, a screwdriver. Ooh, I spelled that wrong. And a saw. Then next was a magician. And after a magician was a sickness, tea, coffee. Then a spell. Then a towel, a soak. A dry. Then a drink. Okay. I hope they're not actually talking about the alcohol drink though. And then a fall. Or what was the drink? A fall, right? A fall? A fall? You can't fall a drink? I can't. No, no, the drink needs to fall. The drink needs to fall. I want to, but no, I'm gonna play again. I'm just gonna do something completely different this time. I'm gonna do paper, and what beats paper? Let's try ice. Yeah, and what beats ice as water? I'm sorry if I wanted to see that, but y'all could go pause it. Water melts ice is just like the ice cube's worst nightmare. I don't know about that. What beats water? Um, how about a volcano? This is probably gonna be something that I would regret doing. Yeah, water might cool down a volcano, but let's be real. A volcano will just keep erupting. It's like trying to put out a fire with a squirt gun. True. What beats a volcano? What beats a volcano? A hurricane. Okay, a hurricane will blow out a volcano's fiery temper. It's like nature's way of saying chill out. Okay, what beats a hurricane? Um, let me look that up. I don't know. Okay, what beats a hurricane? Yeah. Okay, so I wanted to try a tsunami, but I don't think that that's gonna work. Dry air. What weakens a hurricane? Warm ocean water. What eventually stops a hurricane? Um, uh, how about a drought? Is that how you spell drought? I think so. No, 301. Okay, a hurricane brings a lot of water, which is the exact opposite of a drought. Exactly. If a hurricane brings a lot of water, which is the exact opposite of a drought. Oh, it's a drought. And it can't be a drought because the water from inside the hurricane goes to the drought, so there won't be a drought, basically. So yeah, that makes sense. Okay, play again. How about not doing paper? How about just doing I want to do erosion, cause like why not? Okay, yeah, erosion wears out a rock over time. Mother Nature always wins in the end. What beats erosion? Um, what happened if I did evaporation? No, that I don't think that would work. Erosion. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. There's really nothing we have to lose. That's how you spell evaporation, right? Evaporation. Okay, this is making me super unsure. That's how you spell evaporation. Okay, evaporation does not beat erosion. Erosion wears down. Oh my gosh, look! Erosion wears down mountains and landscapes over time. Erosion just makes puddles disappear. Nice try. But erosion's got the long game. Okay. What beats rock? I don't know. What beats rock? What could beat a rock? I want to say like something that could like break it apart, but I don't know what. Maybe a crack. What if there was just a random crack in it? Okay, and yeah. A crack splits a rock. It's like rock's worst nightmare. What beats a crack? Well, there's a hammer right there, not even gonna lie to you. So, what if I did like glue or tape or something? I'm gonna do glue. Yeah. I feel like glue will work. Wait, right? Okay. Glue can seal up cracks. It's like a band-aid for your broken stuff. Okay, so what beats glue? I mean, oh no, I can't do water because that would be wasting since it's very common. What if I need to look something up real quick. Because I'm not sure if hydrogen is a part of the oxygen or H2O. Hydrogen is water. So if I did hydrogen, would that work for water? Would that work? Please don't autocorrect. Okay. Hydrogen beats glue. Hydrogen is 6. Okay. Hydrogen is a highly reactive gas that can dissolve glue. Chemistry once again. Oh no. What can beat hydrogen? Okay. I'm not sure if this is gonna work. I'm using video game logic, and when I say video game logic, mostly Genshin Impact logic. So, pyro something. This pyro is like fire, right? So I could just pyro. Could I do that? Okay, it does work. Pyro beats hydrogen. Pyro means fire, and fire loves a party with hydrogen. It's a combustible relationship. Great minds think alike. 2 others guess this too. Pyrogen? Okay. Okay, so what can be pyro? Okay, thinking in Genshin Impact logic, right? Anything can beat anything as long as it's not the same element. So I can't beat hydro with hydro most of the time because they're the same element. So, and for pyro, usually what works better for pyro is hydro, but we just use that. So, there's 7 elements in Genshin Impact. There's Geo, which is like rock. There's Hydro, which is water. Pyro, which is fire. Electro, which is electricity. Anemo. Wait, did I already say Anemo? No, I did not. Anemo is like air. Actually, I'm gonna just look it up because I do not remember everything. Genshin elements. Okay. What do you mean 12 more? There is not 12 more. Venti is a character, not an element. Anyways, Electro, Anemo, Cryo is ice. Dendro is earth or nature, I'm guessing. What? Burning? Well, this stuff isn't even. That's not the actual elements, but these are because these are the regular seven. So, what do we have over here? We have pyro. Well, Enemo, like, like blows on the pyro or any element that you use before you use Anemo because it's air and you're basically blowing more pyro out there, or you're blowing more hydro, blowing more electro, dendro, pyro, whatever. I think I already said pyro, but we don't talk about that. So I want to say cryo, and Raiden is not a cryo. I do not think cryo. Cryo freezes pyro in its tracks, literally turning goodbye. So I would say electro because electro and cryo makes a I forgot what it's called, but electro, it makes a, okay, one moment. Cryo and electro reaction. Superconduct. That's what it's called. Superconduct. Electro shocks cryo in submission. Why? It's a scientific fact in comic books. They're not saying anything about Genshin, so I don't think that they know. What can be electro? I don't know. I'm not sure if it could be Geo, Dendro, Electro. I really do not know. Can I use characters? I wanna use characters. What could be Electro? Don't worry, y'all. I know most of the Genshin Impact characters, so we could be doing this 57 times, honestly. So, I mean, I could just say Venti, right? Could I just do Venti? What be Electro? Say Venti, bro. I want to say Venti so bad, but oh wait. Since I can do the characters, I'll do what be Electro? What does be Electro? I want to say I use Barbara most of the time, so let's try Barbara. Barbara. Okay. Oh no, bro. She. Who are they talking about? Electro shocks Barbara, or at the least, if she were a. Oh, that actually makes a lot of sense because she is a Hydro. So, what beats Rock? Y'all, I'ma just go into a Traveler, not even gonna lie to you. What if I just did Lumine? Almost spelled her name wrong. Bro, what? Why can't? Okay, so I can't use the Genshin characters yet. I'm gonna do paper and paper. What beats paper? And this is gonna truly determine if I can actually use the characters. Please don't think. Please don't think. Please don't think. Oh my gosh. See, look, it says, look, it's 150 other people who already tried this. Farina, what's that? A made up word? Paper is a real thing. Farina is just a bunch of letters slapped together. Sorry, kiddo. Who is Farina? Oh my gosh. Who the frick is Farina? Like, like, um, it's just a whole bunch of words. Oh wait, no, letters slapped together. Nobody even know who or what that is. What the frick is Farina? Who is Farina? Oh, how is Farina? Why is Farina? Like, bro, she's right here. They don't know nothing about Genshin. So we're gonna teach them about Genshin, okay? So we're gonna keep doing this until I get at least one Genshin character correctly. So I'm gonna try should I try? I'm gonna try Klee for no reason at all. They're probably gonna think that's a whole bunch of letters left together. What if I just did Genshin Impact, bro? What happens if I did that? When Genshin Impact. I hope this works. Okay, so Genshin Impact beats rock. Genshin Impact can turn any rock into a virtual adventure. Who needs real rocks when you have digital ones? But like, you're gonna work for the game, but you're not gonna work for the people? What beats Genshin Impact? Hoyoverse. Hoyoverse is the company that created Genshin Impact. So it's the parent, the boss, the big cheese. um I'm sorry for Hoyoverse, but I think I want to try a lawsuit. Does that work? Okay. Okay. Lawsuit beats Hoyoverse. Hoyoverse gets sued in Oblivion. Lawyers are the real superheroes. Okay, what beats a lawsuit? Um, I I don't know that much about the government. Not even gonna freaking lie to you. So I'm just gonna look up. I don't know why I said the winning at a trial. So let's see. A evidence. Yeah. So I knew I should have did evidence. Remove that because we don't need that. Evidence. Does that work? That's work. That okay? Yeah. Evidence beats lawsuit. Evidence is what wins a lawsuit. Without it, you're just whining. What beats evidence? Um. Um. Edit. I don't know. Edited. Edited. I don't think that's gonna work. So what if I did if it was edited and yeah, what if it's just too edited? Cause um um bro, what the frick? What the frick? What the What did I do last time? What did I do last time? What the frick did I do last time? Do y'all remember? I don't remember. Um I'm gonna try paper and then I did Genshin Impact. No I didn't. Paper. Um how about if I did all games? So what could beat paper? How wait, first I'm gonna do a pencil. Cause that really kinda makes sense. Okay. Dang, that's a lot of people. Pencil writes on paper. Without the pencil, paper is just a blank slate. Like my mind on a Monday morning. What beats a pencil? Y'all knew it. Y'all knew it. How do you spell sharpender? A pencil sharpender? Sharpender. A pencil sharpener? Hopefully that's how you spell it. Okay, that's how you spell it. A pencil sharpener is the ultimate authority on pencils. It's like a pencil's boss. What beats a pencil sharpener? Um, I wanted to do a foot, like if you stepped on the pencil sharpener, but I feel like they would literally bring up a picture of a foot, and I don't want that. So, what beats a pencil sharpener? Huh? A I don't know. A broken? Oh, no. What beats a pencil sharpener? How about glass? What happens if we do glass? Ooh, I don't think it. Okay, it says glass beats pencil sharpener. One moment. You can't sharpen. You can't sharpen a pencil without glass. Bro, what? But glass can definitely break a pencil sharpener. What a mess. You are the first person to beat pencil sharpener with glass. What beats glass? A floor. Y'all, like, that is so plain. Um it can like fall. Yeah. Glass shatters when it hits the floor. It's like a bad relationship. It just can't handle goodbye. What beats floor? Um a nuke. But okay. But we're like not gonna do that. So what could be a floor? Um what is those things called? A tow truck. No, that's not it. That is definitely not it. What's that one truck? That one truck that that truck that like or uh floor. Well, like it would be a basement, right? Wouldn't that work? But for what is this for? How about like a scratch? I think yes. Oh my gosh, a moment. Here we go. Bro, what? You can't scratch a floor. That's a lie. You can definitely scratch a floor. What beats a rock? I know what beats a rock. Uh, um, the sun. Yeah. I'll probably like, you just made it hard on yourself. No, I didn't. What beats the sun? Well, first off, I want y'all how to think about y'all just made a bad decision. Y'all purposely asked us what beats sun, even though we don't know what beats the sun yet. So like I kind of want to sue these people, but we're not going to talk about that, okay? What beats the sun? Shades. Yeah. Shades beats sun. Shades block the sun. Cool in part. One moment, I cannot read. In practical. There we go. Just like a good pair of sunglasses. What beats shades? Blindness. Yeah. Blindness beats shades. Blindness makes shades irrelevant. You can't wear what you can't see. Um, that's a very, 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 very big lie. What beats blindness? Um, bro, I'm not about to say this. Okay. Okay. Y'all can pause and read that or whatever. Okay, what beats this? Uh, a knife. Yeah. You can't stab a vision, but you can cut through the nose to get to it. Huh? I'm pretty sure you can just like for real stab the eye, cause you can see the vision with your eye. But okay, what beats a knife? Um, I want to say what is something that can be knife resistant? Like anti-knife poke through. Um, it's a knife. I want to say something like you wouldn't be pointing with this part, but you would be pointing with this part instead. But it's a knife. How about a cut? Because if you have a cut in your hand, then you can't use the knife. I mean, you can, but um, how about what is a knife? Oh my gosh, what is a knife, bro? It should not take me this long to find out what beats a knife. What if I did a bear trap? No, that wouldn't work. That wouldn't work. Ooh, like if you melted the knife, yeah, okay. Melt beats knife. You can't stab someone with a puddle of metal, can you? I mean, if you for real think about it, you could wait until it cools down and then you could, but yeah, when it's melted then you can't. What beats melt? Um how about freeze? Okay. Freeze beats melt. Freeze beats melt. Oh my gosh, you said the same thing twice. It's like putting your ice cream back in the freezer after it starts to melt. Crisis averted. What beats freeze? What could be the freeze? A melt, but how about like what beats freeze? Bro, I don't know. An oven. That is not how you spell oven. Oven thaws out what's frozen. It's a culinary fact. What beats an oven? I'm no foil. Well, foil, but like, bro, what beats the oven? What? Fire extinguisher. That's not how you spell fire extinguisher. How do you spell fire extinguisher? Ex. Okay, yeah. I feel like yeah, I definitely need to look this up. Hey, come back. Extin, ex, ex. Oh my god. I got so scared. But a fire extinguisher and fire extinguishing is similar. And I for real almost screamed because I forgot to add the rest of the words. So I'm over here like, bro, no. And I said, like, oh my gosh. Fire extinguishers put out oven fires. It's their whole purpose in life. No, they help. They're supposed to help lives, but what beats fire extinguish? Um, bro, what can be the fire extinguisher? I said beat. Where did you see beat? I mean here beat. Okay, what can be? What can beat? Okay, whatever. Yeah. No. What can beat? Um. Uh. What can beat a fire extinguisher? If this isn't right, I'm probably gonna end the video because I wasted like most of my charge for this. So I want to say, what beats fire extinguisher? Direction, because like if you point it in the wrong direction, that is not how you spell direction, is it? Nope, it's not. Because if you point it in the wrong direction on accident, then I feel like it wouldn't work because it was in the wrong direction, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's not gonna work. Yeah, so I guess I'm ending the video here. If y'all wanted me to do some more of this, put down in the comment section. I might do it for my next video. I'm not sure because I usually do my videos like once every 2 weeks or once every month. So if you want to see me play more of this, leave it down below and I'll get to it. And also you can tell me what you would want me to do and I'll do it. So have a good day. Goodbye.